everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we have a special guest, Willow, and she's been being a bad cat because she likes my eyelash glue or the smell of it, so she tries to go after all my eyelashes and everything that my eyelash glue has touched. So she's been messing with my vanity, and it's a bad cat. You can't do that. You can't have eyelash glue. It's bad for you. So if you hear extra noises in the background, it is because Willow is messing with stuff, and then one of my other cats, Missy, she's just being good and just laying on my bed, but Willow insisted that she needed to be in here while I filmed, and yeah, so that's why she's here. So I better tell you what this video is, even though it says it in the title. I'm doing my 2019 makeup favorites. I know I'm a little bit late on this, but oh well. I have my box here with everything that was my top favorite or the thing I used the most that I've been loving, and there are some runner-ups or whatever you'd like to call them, close seconds, so for some of the categories, so I will let you know what those are as well. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So I'm going to show you my favorites in the order that I would apply them to my face, but before I do that, I'm going to talk about my brushes really quick, just because I don't really know where I would fit them in, so I'm just going to talk about them really quick now. Okay, so I have them all in this little pencil holder thing. So I have a few different brands here. First one here, these are in no particular order, by the way. This is the Jeffree Star and Morphe collaboration. I have both of the brush sets from his collaboration. So I have like the first one, which is this one that has the really cool handle, and then I have the one that's just the plain pink as well, but I couldn't find those, so that's why they're not in here, but they're a favorite also. And then the Juvia's Place brushes, I can't remember what this set is called, but it has like, it kind of looks like that ice cream to me, because it has like the vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry. Yeah, so that's one. And then bling brushes, these are new, but I really like them. Just one, because they're really pretty, and number two, they're very soft and very easy to work with, and they're just beautiful. And then I have my Anastasia highlighting brush. This is has a name, A23 brush. It's the highlighting brush. It's my favorite brush to highlight with. It just lays everything on the face really nice. It's my favorite. I don't use any other highlighting brush except for this one. I need to get another one because this one's kind of getting old, but it still works. And then I have this one from Walmart, which is, I don't know what brand this is. It's like Equate. Do you know, it's like that brand that they do tons of stuff. And this is that, I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's Equate. If I remember, I'll put their logo on the screen and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But this is their multi-purpose brush, and I use this for bronzing, and I just love it. So you can use it for anything, brush, blush, a bronzer. Yeah, it's really nice for all of those. And lastly, I have this Juno & Co. brush. I literally got this yesterday, but I love it so much. It's so soft, and it just blends everything out. I use this for blending like my blush and bronzer together, and it worked very well. It's supposed to be like well, it's an angled brush. It says what it's like supposed to do on the website, but it came with I also got their setting powder, so I got this in the set with the setting powder, so you can use that to set under your eyes or around your face as well. So, oh, and then my Morphe brush, I guess Morphe brushes in a whole are my favorite this year, but this is just one that I use the most out of all my Morphe brushes, which is the E-Forge, which is like their angled brush, which kind of looks like this one, but I use this for my blush. I do a stamping motion with my blush. I don't go like that, but I do a nice stamping motion, and it works very well for that. And yeah, those are my favorite brushes of this past year. So now on to the makeup related items, and the first thing I do when I put on my makeup is use my Fourth Wave Beauty Rainfall 2% Hyaluronic Acid Serum, and I put this right here because this is the only place on my whole face this time of year that is dry. It's this strip about here to here on my nose, and it's just so dry, so whenever I put foundation on, it just is that crusty, dusty looking patch right there. None of the rest of my face is dry right now except for right there, so I use this and put it right there on that patch. I let it sit for a little bit, it absorbs, and it just flattens all that out when I put the foundation on. So it's really nice. It smells really good because it has cucumber, what is it called? It has the cucumber water or whatever in this, so it smells really good. And so yeah, I very highly recommend this one if you have dry skin, and then also because it has hyaluronic acid in it, and that's very good for your skin. And again, it just smells really good. I want to try more of their serums. They have tons of them. If you don't know what Fourth Rate Beauty is, it's a part of ColourPop, kind of like how Soul Beauty, or Soul Body, excuse me, is a part of ColourPop. And just ColourPop, that was my #1 brand this year. I was gonna insert that somewhere in the video, but while we're talking about it, that was my #1 brand this year. ColourPop just knocked it out of the park. I'm wearing the It's All Good palette on my eyes. That's their new big palette that just released, and I really like how it performed. But yeah, this is the best moisturizing product of 2019. I'm always scared that I'm gonna say 2018 instead of 2019 because I still kind of feel like it's 2019, even though it's 2020. So I'm a little nervous about that. But let's keep on moving. The next thing I would use is primer, and I'm trying to find it in my box here. I know I put it in here, so I just gotta find it. So there it is. So my favorite primer of 2019 was the Smashbox Photo Finish Minimized Pore Primer. This is the pore filling primer, so it's that silicone based primer. It's like the Professional. I haven't used the Professional in forever. I think what happened, because I did really like the Professional, but what happened was I ran out of it, and then I was at an Ulta like right when I ran out of it, and I just got a mini of this one, and it lasted me forever. But then I just ended up getting a full size of this, and I've been using it ever since, and I really, really like it. It fills in my pores very nice. It doesn't do that whole clogging your pores situation like some of these primers do, because I know they are supposed to fill in your pores, but you know, there's some pore fillers that like they don't actually like come out, so then they clog your pores, if that makes sense. This doesn't do that, if you know what I'm talking about. So it's very nice, it's very smooth, and I don't see any of my big humongous crater pores that I get right here when I put this on, and it's very nice. I like it. Yeah, it's just your basic silicone primer, but that was the best primer for me. Now on to foundation, and I think this has either been in one of my current favorite videos or monthly favorites. No, it was in, I think, my 2018 favorites as well, but this is my favorite foundation. It's the Benefit Hello Happy Soft Blur Foundation, and I have 2 shades here because I have to mix them together to be my perfect shade. Shade 1's too light for me, and shade 2 is too dark for me, so perfect combination. But yeah, this is just the best foundation, well, the best lightweight coverage foundation. I don't usually wear more full coverage foundations on a daily basis just because I don't like to, but yeah, I wear those otherwise every day, like when I go to work or when I go out and I want to wear some lighter makeup. So that's my favorite. I'm not going to go too deep into this just because I've talked about it so many times before. If you want more of a better explanation on why I really like it, go check out one of my old favorites videos, because I know for a fact that I had that in there. And then this would be my runner-up, or you could say it's my favorite full coverage foundation, which is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour fresh wear foundation. I think it's just the Infallible one, but yeah, this is my favorite, I guess, fuller coverage foundation of this past year, and this is what I'm wearing today. It does have a slight scent to it, but it's not as bad as like Huda Beauty scent. I can handle this scent. It's not overbearing like that. I've talked about this again also in favorites videos, so if you want a better explanation, just go check out one of those. So while I was talking about brushes, I forgot to talk about my favorite sponge of the year, and that would be the Real Techniques sponges. These are the Miracle complexion sponges. I haven't used these ones yet, obviously. They're my friend Bagel got them for me for Christmas, so they're still in the box because I'm still using the ones I've been using for a bit, which probably I need to get rid of because I've had them forever, and then break out these bad boys. But this is my favorite sponge of the year. It's better than the Beauty Blender, and it's way more affordable than the Beauty Blender. I don't know, I just really like them. They blend out my foundation really evenly, and they're super squishy soft, and they don't like absorb like all of your foundation, because you know some sponges will do that. So these, it evens out everything. They're really good. And I also recently, when I was in New York, I picked up the Huda Beauty sponge in the Times Square Sephora, which that Sephora is so cool. If you ever have the chance to go to New York and go to Times Square, go to that Sephora. It's really cool. It's downstairs, like you go down this like escalator and it's like underground. It's really cool. Anyway, I've been trying that one out. And I really like it. It would be in this video, but I've only had it for like a few weeks now, so this would be my top. So I guess that would be my runner up. And then I forgot to mention, before I even like moisturize my face with the Fourth Ray Beauty stuff, I put on my lip balm, which is the Laneige berry lip balm. These are so good. I love all of the flavors. They're so good. They just hydrate the crap out of your lips, and they smell and taste very good. And then I'm just going to talk about that. I also really love the sleeping mask. This is the original flavor, or I don't know what you would call it, flavor formula. I don't know. This is really good too. You can use it as a balm. You can use it as a sleep mask. You can use it for whatever, but it's really good. They have a lot of other flavors of this too, but I really like this one. Okay, let's get back on track. So concealer. My favorite concealer of 2019 was the Jeffree Star Magic Concealer. Something Magic Concealer. So good. I have the shade C3. I actually thought I was going to end up being like C5, which was the one that was like stolen from his warehouse, so they had limited quantities of. Why would I think I was that high up in the shade range? I am so pale. I would not be in there. But yeah, I was at the Mall of America this past summer, and the only shade, like light shades they had, was the C3, so I picked it up and I was like, I don't care even if it's my shade or not, I just want to try the formula. It happened to be, and I've been loving it. I use this one every single day as well. I pair it with the Hello Happy foundation, and it's a really good combination. I just love it. It smooths everything out. It brightens my under eyes, which is very hard to do because I have very dark eye bags. Like they're gross. I mean, you can still see it because nothing's gonna be able to cover that up, to be honest, but, and I live with it, but this does the best job. It really does. It beats my Huda Beauty concealer and my First Aid Beauty avocado concealer combo, because I used to put those two together and that used to help a lot, but this beat it out, because I think that was in my favorites video last year as well. But this is my new favorite. Setting powder. So this is a product that's been in every single one of my favorites videos, I believe. So I'm not going to talk about it a lot just because I've talked about it so many times. But it is the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Setting Powder. It's so good. I can't find a powder that beats it. My Fenty one is pretty close, I think. I don't know. I like a lot of my powders that I have. I like my Born This Way one. I like my Kylie Translucent. I love my Fenty one. This is just, it just beats all of them though. It just has something special about it. It smooths out my face, and it does have that Huda scent to it, but it's not terrible. It's somewhat kind of filtered out a little bit. Like, you still smell it, but it's not really there. But I've talked about this so many times, I'm not going to keep talking about it, but it's so good. If you haven't tried it, it's so good. This is in the shade Pound Cake, by the way, if you're wondering, and I love it. Now for the eyes. So with eyeshadow, this is really hard because eyeshadow is my favorite makeup product ever, and I have so much of it. It's kind of embarrassing. Nobody needs as much eyeshadow as I have. But the best eyeshadows probably this year were ones out of the ColourPop. They're 9-pan ones that are all different colors. The ones that I have are the Just My Luck palette. This one's all green. The Honey palette, which is all yellow. The Going Coconuts palette, which is like kind of a cool toned browns and stuff coconut palette. And the Baby Got Peach palette. And the Main Squeeze palette. These are really good. I really love the formulas of these, and I love that you can do different just one color looks with these. Like, if you just want to do an all yellow look, you would obviously could just go for this, or if you want to do an all peach look, you go for this. I also have the Strawberry Shake one. I must have forgot to put that in there. That one's one of my favorites out of all of these. So it's the Strawberry Shake one. That one's kind of, you know, all pinky shades. These are just really good. I want to say every single ColourPop palette that I purchased this past year is on my favorites list, to be honest. I love ColourPop. Like I was telling you before, that was my brand of the year. I just love the ColourPop eyeshadow formula, and their releases, they release all the time, and I'm not tired of it. Some people are very tired of all their releases, but I'm not tired of it. I love it. I'm like, keep on going, ColourPop. I just love ColourPop. So all of these would be a favorite for sure. And then probably the palette that took, I want to say like the top spot of this year would be the Jawbreaker palette by Jeffree Star Cosmetics. This is, yeah, probably my favorite palette of the whole entire year. It's just so beautiful. You can do so much with it. And on Instagram, I see so many people that rearrange the shades, and it's just so beautiful, but I'm just not talented enough to do that, and I don't trust myself with that. But yeah, this palette is so gorgeous. This has to be my favorite palette of the whole year besides ColourPop. It would have to be, yeah, the ColourPop, well, Jeffree Star, and then the ColourPop. They're like even. I'm gonna say they're even because I can't pick just one because they're both really good. So those are my favorite eyeshadows. There were so many other eyeshadow palettes I could have included in this video, but it would be hours long of me just going through all these different palettes because I just love eyeshadow palettes, like I was saying before, and there's just so many I enjoyed a ton this past year, so I couldn't include all of them, but these kind of take the top spot. Like my Anastasia palettes are up there, the Norvina palettes are up there. Yeah, there's tons. Like my other Jeffree Star one, there's tons. I'm not even gonna try to name all of them. Go check out my Instagram for flat lays of like all my palettes that I really enjoy. But yeah, let's move on to mascara. So my two favorite mascaras, I use these together, so I mean, one's not a runner-up or anything, they're equal because I use them together. But this is the Benefit Roller Lash, and this is the Lily Lashes. I don't know if it's XXX mascara or XXX mascara, but this is what that one looks like. It's just black and really pretty, and these two together are magical. They lift my lashes up so well. I usually will start by curling my lashes and then putting my roller lash on just to start the process, and then for the extra vavoom, I put my Lily Lashes mascara on, and this is so good. This was probably one of my best finds of 2019. I don't even know why I bought this. I was on Sephora. I bought this during the VIB sale, this last one that was in November, and I was like, I kind of want to try and do different mascara, and I was like, oh, Lily Lashes has a mascara. I'm going to throw this in my cart, and I did, and I tried it, and I really like it, and especially these two together. Really, really good combo. I love them. And for lashes, I have two different brands here that I want to talk about. The first brand that I want to talk about is Hell Bites Beauty. This is probably my favorite brand of the year. They just have really, really beautiful lashes. I've talked about them again before in other videos, other favorites videos, and one of my first impressions video, I talked about them more in depth. I kind of just love them. I don't kind of just love them. I love them. I just had kind of like a brain fart right there. I didn't know where I was going with that, but they're really good, really, really pretty, and I can't help myself from not buying more. I should probably do that after I make this video. I should probably buy more of these because I'm like almost done with one of my favorite pairs, which is Spider Eyes, and I need another pair, so I should probably do that. So yeah, this is a really, really, really good affordable lash brand. And then also D-Star Lashes is probably the runner-up for this year. I really, really like D-Star Lashes. They're very, very beautiful and nice quality lashes. These are in the style page, which I haven't used yet. I just can't get myself to use them because they look so pretty in the packaging, but I know they'd be so pretty on. If you're wondering what lashes I'm wearing today, I'm testing these ones out. These are the Anastasia ones, the new ones. They're all new because, yeah, they're all new. I can't remember what style they're in, but they're very, very pretty. I very much like them. They're very easy to apply to. So yeah, this is my first time wearing them. Otherwise, I probably would have included them in this video as well, just because it's the first time I've worn them. But yeah, these are my favorite lash brands of this past year. Now, you're probably wondering when I'm going to talk about eyebrows, but I got my eyebrows microbladed this past summer, so I don't really do anything with my eyebrows anymore besides kind of comb them and put clear gel in them to keep their shape all day. I do kind of put some powder in them to fill in some spots, but microblading them was the best decision I ever made because I was terrible at doing my eyebrows, and it saves me tons of time in the morning because I don't have to try to fill them in or anything. This one's my favorite one on the side because it's shaped very well. This one needs some help. It's kind of gross, but otherwise I really like having microbladed, so I don't have any I don't have any eyebrow products to share. But when I did fill in my eyebrows the first half of last year. I either used my Too Faced Brownie pencil or my Joa Beauty. I don't know if it was called a pencil or what it was called, but it's from Joa Beauty, which you can get at CVS. But those were the ones that I did use quite a bit before I got them microbladed. So yeah, if you have any questions about microblading and what the process was like, hit me up in the comments below. It's not as painful as a tattoo because I have quite a few tattoos, but it's just a weird feeling. But yeah, if you have any questions, hit me up. Bronzer time. You know, I kind of ask myself why I'm like this, but it's just who I am, you know? Okay, it's bronzer time, like I was saying before. So the first bronzer I want to talk about, I guess this really isn't a bronzer, but it kind of is to me. At least I kind of categorize it as a bronzer. This is the MAC Soft and Gentle Skin Finish Powder, and this just gives your skin the most beautiful glow in the whole entire world. I haven't had this for a long time. I've only had it for like maybe 2 or 3 weeks, but it's so beautiful. I've been wanting to get it for a long time, but I kind of always forget about MAC when I go to Ulta, which, I mean, it's kind of sad, and I mean, it's right in the center of the store, so I should see it, but it's just not really what I'm looking for when I go there for some reason. But I finally went over to the MAC section and I got this beautiful powder. It's just gives your skin the healthiest like glow. And yeah, it's not really a bronzer, but I kind of use it as like a bronzer replacement a lot of the time. Yeah, it just gives your skin this beautiful glow. It's just a beautiful, I love it so much. I use it every day. I didn't use it today because I tried out like a different bronzer, which I'll talk about later on, possibly. And the runner-up then would be my Fenty Beauty Sun Stalker bronzer in the shade Into Sun. This is probably my most used bronzer of the year. It's just so beautiful. It's like the best color for my skin, and I don't know, I just love it, and I love the packaging. I love Fenty Beauty so much. I'm going to talk about blush and highlighter together just to save some time, or at least try to save some time. It probably won't, but I'm going to try anyways. So for blush, this is the Kylie Cosmetics Kitten Baby Blush, and it's so pretty. Look at it. It's this beautiful peachy pink color, and a lot of the reason I bought it was because it was called Kitten Baby, because I love cats and kittens, but this is the perfect blush color for me. It just gives me just this nice, refreshed, youthful, I mean, I'm only 20, so yes, I'm still pretty youthful, but the skin sometimes doesn't look pretty youthful, so it's nice to, you know, add that when I look like a sewer rat in the morning. So that's my favorite blush. I love it. Just looks like that. It kind of blends into my finger color there, but yeah, it's really pretty. I love it. And then my favorite highlighter of the year, and it kind of it took me a bit to figure out which one was probably my favorite, but though I went to what I used the most. And it's kind of sad because it's broken, so I want to buy a new one because it's broken, but it's this one. I had to, you know, try to stamp it back together because it's very fragile, but this is the Pixie Delicate Dew highlighter. This is the one I used the most. I mean, it kind of looks like I used both of them, but that's only because that one broke. That was because that one's a little too dark for me, but I'll try to swatch this for you and just have to be gentle with it. Soft and gentle. Wait, that's not soft. I was going to say this was soft. This is Delicate Dew. Delicate, though. I was going to try to make a joke about how it's soft and gentle because it's broken, but then I realized that this is Delicate Dew, not soft and dew, but it's still, you get it. But it's so pretty. It's so pretty, and it makes your skin look so nice and like wet and nice, and it's just so pretty, but I'm just so sad because it's broken. I missed a category again, and it's eyeliner, and my favorite eyeliner was probably the Kyliner, and I've only had this for a few months just because she released it like for her birthday, which was in August, so this kind of came with the birthday collection. But it's a really nice eyeliner. It doesn't bleed, it doesn't transfer down like throughout the day like a lot of mascaras do. Like, I really liked the Fenty Beauty Fly Liner for a long time, but that started to bleed on me and get everywhere, so this was my favorite eyeliner. This is the trouble of just putting stuff in a box and like trying to remember what you do next. Just because I forgot. But now on to lips, because I think that's the last thing I have in here besides setting spray. So we should be good. So lips. I have a few different things here. So I'm going to talk about gloss first. My favorite gloss of the year was the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bombs. This one is Fussy, but all three of them were my favorite. So Fussy, the Fenty Glow, and then Diamond Milk, I believe it was called, the white one. All three of those are my favorite gloss. They're beautiful. I'm wearing Fussy today. It's just beautiful gloss. I need to get a new one of the original one because I'm out of that one, but that one is beautiful. They're just a go-to lip gloss. They go with everything, and they're just nice, and they smell like Smarties, so very nice. And my favorite liquid lip of the year was, again, Jeffree Star Cosmetics Velour liquid lipsticks, like all of them, but my most used shade was Mannequin. This is just the perfect nude for me. It just always looks so good. It goes with everything, kind of like the Gloss Bomb. I pair those two together a lot. And then this is probably my favorite lip product, though, of the whole year. Like, the whole year, guys, and these have only been out maybe for not even half the year. These are the ColourPop Just to Tint lip crayons, and this is just the set that I just pulled for two of them, but I have more. But they're so nice. They are so nice. These two, yeah, came with the Coconut collection. It was the Coconut Kiss set, so I just grabbed these two just because they were together. But this one is in the shade, I'm gonna butcher these so bad, Wanakiki, maybe? I don't know if you can see that, but that's what that one is. And then this one is Sheikah, maybe? But this one, Sheikah, is like my favorite out of these two. Otherwise, I have Gimme S'more and can't even remember the other ones now, but I love that one. They smell so good too. They are so hydrating, and they feel so good on the lips, and they're just a tint, because that's what they're called. They're just a tint of color, which is really nice. So if you don't want to have like a big bright lip gloss on or whatever, lip balm, these are very nice, and they're very affordable because they're ColourPop, and they're so good. I've never fallen in love with a product so fast. Like when these came out, I bought one, but I cannot remember what it's called. I bought one. It's more of a pinky neutrally color. That one's really nice too, and I had nonstop been using that. If you go to my Instagram and go a little far back, I have a picture of the three that I had at the time, and it's in one of those, and it's like the pinkier one. And lastly, we're going to talk about setting spray. My favorite setting spray of the year was the Morphe Set and Refresh Mist, but I have the Jeffree Star one right here, which is called Starberry, which I think is so cute. This one smells like strawberries, and I really like it. I really like I like the original one more just because it doesn't have a scent to it, but this is it does smell good, but I just like the original one a little better. But I've been using this one because I'm out of my original, but otherwise this is really good too. It just feels so good. It smells so good. And it's just so nice. I got my sister this for Christmas, and she can't stop using it. So I just love all of the Morphe setting sprays like this. They're all very good. All right, so that concludes my favorites of 2019. I can't believe that 2019 came and went. It just felt like 2018 was yesterday, to be honest. Like I was saying in the beginning, it doesn't feel like 2020 because I'm gonna be putting 19 on the dates when I date stuff for a while, because I just can't get it in my head yet. So, well, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna go edit this now and try to get it up tonight, because that would be ideal, so I don't upload this in like February when it's been over a month into the year. So I should probably do that today, so I'm gonna do that now. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you're just coming to watch. Subscribe, because I have more content coming out soon. I know I keep saying that in every video, but this time I'm legit. I actually have sat down and thought about ideas. So subscribe, give this video a thumbs up if you like seeing favorites videos, because I really like filming these. It's really fun to tell you guys what I'm into at the moment. And leave a comment down below what your favorite product was from 2019. I'd love to hear from you. Make sure to follow my Instagram. I'm active on there every single day. I post daily. I post at least one picture, sometimes two, sometimes three. That's rare, but I post on there every single day. That's always linked down below. Go check it out. And I hope you guys are having a great night or day or what time it is, whatever you are. I hope you're having a great time. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.